Strange Block Beats. My sword will be bathed in heaven.
Shadows rise but can't hide the light. The truth cuts deeper than the night. Feet like bronze and fire in his eyes. No throne can stand where justice flies. Every knee shall bow, every tongue confess. The black Yahshua reigns in righteousness. No No chains can hold, no lies suppress. Every knee shall bow, every tongue confess. Mountains quake, rivers part, and all the heavens tremble at his call. From the dust he lifts the broken low. Kings and crowns will fall and go. Lion of Judah, roar through the land. The earth will tremble by your hand. Every knee shall bow, every tongue confess. The black Yahshua reigns in righteousness. No chains can hold, no lies suppress. Every knee shall bow, every tongue confess. The first, the last, the voice that spoke, the burning bush, the yoke that broke. He walks through fire, does not burn. To him all nations will return. The first, the last, the voice that spoke, the burning bush, the yoke that broke. He walks through fire, does not burn. To him all nations will return.
Big salute, shalom to the family, giving all praise to the Most High Yah and faith in Yahshua HaMashiach. To the beloved Israelite family worldwide, I say peace and blessings. Big salute to the CUC family. Big salute to my brother Shawsham and the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology, and all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. This is going to be a quick message. I just want y'all to hear a video. As you see the title, the new digital IDs to be rolled out. We already know the mark of the beast is coming. We already know what's coming up on the earth. We're not deceived by Satan devices. We have our antennas up. We're using discretion. We walk them circumspectly. And we already know what the Most High told us according to his word, his son Yahshua, the things to look out for, so we know what's coming. These digital IDs is nothing but to track us. So now you can understand when the Bible say he shall have power over all nations, tongues, and languages. How can you watch all nations, tongues, and languages? How can you keep an eye on over 7 billion people? Maybe more than that. How can you keep an eye on all these people? They have to give you something digital. Something to where your ID, whatever is going on, whoever they looking for, you come up just like that. Everything come up about you. Where you last was, where you live at, where you work at, what bank you bank with, how much money you got in your account, who you talked to yesterday, who is all your contacts on your phone. These digital IDs, family, it's not for our benefit. It's for control. See, they're going to bankrupt America. They're going to implement a new currency, which would be digital. And they're going to also give you digital IDs. So coming in the future, when you want to fly on the airplane, you know how you open up your passport and they look at it? It won't be none of that no more. Everything would be digital. Everything. So you got to ask yourself, in order to be a part of whatever these people are trying to do, what do you have to give up to be a part of this? Because everybody ain't going to accept the mark. A lot of us, we not accepting anything. Even if it costs us our life, we not accepting no mark. You ask us, do we believe in Yahshua? The answer is yes. If it costs us our life, we're going to go down dying, confessing Yahshua. We're not going to deny the King. We're not going to deny the Father. If it costs us our life, we're going to lose our life with joy, knowing that we gave it for the king, the same way the king gave it for us. Y'all have to remember this. The Caucasian kingdom is crumbling. They know they are finished. The Most High is judging the world. He's bringing nations down to their knees. So Satan know he have to move quickly. Satan got to move. He only got a short time, right? Satan got to move quickly. That's why you see that these nations are rushing to implement digital ID. They really trying to bankrupt America because they're trying to bring in the new currency. They also trying to establish that one world order, that one world government, bringing all religions together, bringing all the world together under the so-called peace treaty. But what did the Most High tell y'all? When they say peace, peace, then sudden destruction come. It ain't no peace for the wicked, family. There is no peace coming, but the peace that Yahshua gonna give Israel, that none gonna make us afraid. Nobody. That's the peace we looking for. We're not looking for the peace that America say they're gonna bring all the world together and all gonna get to enjoy peace. What you gotta give up to enjoy their type of peace? Oh, you gotta give up something. And we ain't willing to give up nothing. We didn't come this far to turn back. I implore you. I give you encouragement today. You did not come this far to turn back now. You have already put your hand to the plow. Please keep your hand to the plow, family, my brothers and my sisters. You don't have nothing to be afraid of. Even if fear grip you, you got a long list of ancestors that encourage you, that you can go read. When we talk about David, when we talk about Hezekiah, we talk about Josiah, when we talk about Abraham, when we talk about Isaac, when we talk about Gideon, when we talk about Isaac, we got a long list. Judith, Deborah, Deborah, Huldah. We got a long list of people we can go read and get encouraged by them for their courage, their faith, willing to lose their life. We can go to the Maccabees in the Apocrypha and read. Our forefathers said, I'd rather die, walk me to my death. I'm not eating no swine. And they lost their life. Because I'm telling you, family, I'm getting the chills right now. I'm telling you, family, we so deep into Yah that death don't even scare us no more. Some of us, our relationship, we are so in tune with Yah. We are so in tune with Yahshua that death don't even scare us no more. I remember when they took my wisdom teeth out of my mouth. Me and my oldest sister, we had to go get our wisdom teeth pulled out of our mouth. They put some over our face and it knocked us out just like this. I was dead, fam. I was in a dead state. So what is death? Should I be scared of death? No. You know why? Because when you sleep, you dead. You're in a dead state. You don't feel nothing unless the Most High breathe in your nostrils and give you life for that day as he gave you the day before. It's by his power we wake up. And it's by his power if he should call us home. You don't have nothing to be afraid of. Man is doing all this woofing, huffing and puffing like he about to blow the house down. See, they want us to fear. That's why in the media, you always hearing about this fear mongering. What they gonna do, what's coming. This is a warning to my people. This is not to make you afraid. This to warn you because the Bible say, warn my people for me. Now, some gonna hear, some gonna forbear and say, oh man, y'all been saying this since 2,000 years ago. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Okay. I ain't here to argue with you. I'm here to just put it out there. You do what you want with it. You can reject it. You can accept it. This is your salvation, brother. If you say, well, y'all been saying this for a long time. Okay, so. And America think they gonna continue forever, but it ain't gonna be so. So just because America ain't been destroyed yet, and I thank the Lord that he have given us mercy, that he haven't destroyed this place, because we got our grandmothers here. We got our mamas here. We got our daddies here. We got our grandpas. We got our children here. We got our handicap here. We got people can't even take care of themselves. So when you hear people saying God is about to drop bombs on America, I rebuke you. Because we got our people here, bro. You know how foolish you sound? Talking about God about to drop bombs on us. If he drop bombs on us, we gonna die. So how we gonna be delivered? While you praying for bombs to be dropped? No, I'm praying for bombs to be dropped when we gone. Let us get out of here first before you want the bombs to come. Make it make sense. We don't want no bombs dropping on our grandmothers, our kids, our sisters and brothers, husbands and wives, our elderly. Don't you know we got people in the old folks' home? They can't take care of themselves. You still want the bombs to come? Jesus. Whew. Lord help me. I'm finna let y'all hear this video. We got some great commentary that's coming to y'all. We got Bro Tim. He about to go live this morning. That's why I'm doing mine right now. I'm about to jump off of here. We got the elders, Hebrew Institute of Technology. They got a great interview coming. And we got Sister Eve. She got a great video coming. So salute to Bro Tim, Elder Bro Tim. Salute to my elders, Elder Barawak, Elder Yashaya, Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. And we also got Sister Eve. So y'all make sure y'all be able to navigate and check them out when y'all get time. So big salute to all three of them. So like I was saying before, I want you to hear this video. And the Caucasian woman is on the money. The mark of the beast is coming, family. Just don't accept it. It's coming. But we're not going to accept it. We're going to be outcast from this society. And I receive it with joy. What more can America do to you, black man and woman, what has not been done? Tell me right now in the chat. What more can be done to you that has not been done to you or your ancestors that this man can do? That's why we're not afraid, because what more can he do? You didn't already brought us to our knees. You didn't already used us as the ground. You didn't already castrated many. You didn't already try to break the spirit of the Negro man and woman. You have done so much evil to one group of people. And here we still stand. Here we still breathe. Here we still are as a nation, a body of people. In Yahshua HaMashiach and the Most High Yah, here we stand. You have tried to break us, but you couldn't break us. Here we stand in 2025 by the power of Yah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Here we stand, family. Today, 2025, we still standing today. So I implore you, reject all for the sake of Yahshua HaMashiach. Don't accept anything. Don't accept their peace. Don't accept anything from this people. Separate yourself. Sever yourself from this American society. Now you got to go to work. You got to mingle with the people you work with, because you got to be cordial on the job. But once you leave that job, you severed yourself, man, from this society. Do not get caught up in her sins. You come out of her, my people. You do not get caught up in the sins of America, because she will be judged eventually, because she is the daughter of Mystery Babylon the Great. Because Babylon is a worldwide system. It is not one location. Babylon is a world system. So when you hear people just talking about America is Mystery Babylon, you have been woefully misinformed. Worldwide system is Babylon, and that's a worldwide system. Wherever you go is Mystery Babylon. Because the Pope, one day, the son of perdition, will be the dictator of every nation, tongue, and language on this earth. And they are going to be able to track people through this technology. But those who accept this man's mark, they going to think they good. And those of us who reject his mark, we're going to be outcast. But guess what? We're going to get the kingdom though. So which one is better? 3.5 years of a small window of pleasure, or life eternity? 3.5 years of a small window of pleasure versus life eternity. I'm choosing life eternity. I don't want to go to hell. I can't stand burning my finger when I'm cooking. Oh, Jesus. It burned. I remember when I was young, I used to put butter on my finger. My grandma say, boy, don't put butter on your hand. It makes it burn worse. Boy, I be screaming as soon as I rub that butter on there. Ah! She said, you don't put butter on your hand, KJ. Boy, when we was kids, we was goofy, huh? Let me show y'all this video before I get up out of here. Shalom to all my beloved family in the chat, the mighty nation of Israel, the apple of Yah's eye, the greatest people to ever live. Yes, I said it. The greatest people. Hey, when I hear people say we all the same, no, we not. My people are greater. I'm always elevate my people greater. Everybody else elevate theirs greater. Ain't nobody like my people. Nobody. Ain't nobody like my brothers and sisters. Nobody. So don't say, no, we not all the same. We elevated up. What Fat Joe say? All the way up. Yeah, that's us. Ain't none like us. Kendrick Lamar told you that. You ain't like us, partner. Nope. Elevate mine all the way up. All the way up. That's right. Let's go and get to the video. Yeah, I'm going to encourage mine. We ain't the same. No, we ain't. Somebody lied to you. Talking about we the same. Cock-a-doodle-doodle. No, we ain't. All right, here we go, y'all. Check the she's speaking facts. And she breaking down to you what's coming. And I'm gonna get up out of here. Oh, until we meet again. Till we meet again. Here we go. Let me do my fair use. Yeah, they be messing with me. Let me do the fair use. There we go, YouTube. Fair use in good faith. This work contains for use of copyright and non-copyrighted images for public domain. All right, family, let's get it.
The mark of the beast is coming. Depending on where you are, it's already here. Of course, I'm referring to digital IDs, the dystopian technology that's being rolled out around the world. Over the last few months, there have been digital ID developments in almost every country, but you'd be hard-pressed to name any. It seems the media doesn't want the people to know what's happening. My name is Jessica, and today I'm going to explain what digital IDs are, bring you up to speed on their recent developments around the world, and tell you how you can protect yourself from this terrifying tech. As with a physical ID, a digital ID allows you to prove that you are who you claim to be. And as with a physical ID, a digital ID is created by providing biometric information of some kind. It can be your fingerprints or a photo of your face. And of course, physical and digital IDs are issued and managed by governments. But the devil is truly in the details. The biggest difference between physical and digital IDs is that physical IDs are difficult to confiscate or change. The government would literally have to take it from you. With a digital ID, however, the government could just change your details on the system without your consent. Another difference between physical and digital IDs is that you have different types of physical IDs: passports, driver licenses, health cards, etc. This segregation of information protects your privacy and gives you more control over your identity. With a digital ID, however, all these IDs are rolled into one. In other words, you could say that physical IDs are decentralized, where digital IDs are centralized. This is terrifying when you consider the fact that many governments have been actively working to connect digital IDs to all sorts of public and private services, including your ability to access social media. This begs the question of where this digital ID push is coming from. If you watched our viral video about digital IDs, you'll know that it's ultimately coming from the United Nations, specifically its Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. The SDGs mandate in digital IDs in every country by 2030, among other things. If you watched our video about how the UN works, you'll know that it's been using a network of public and private institutions to ensure that SDGs are met in every country. These include the likes of the World Economic Forum, or WEF, whose most controversial ideas fundamentally have their roots in SDGs. When it comes to digital IDs, however, the three entities that have been the most involved are the United Nations Development Programme, or UNDP, the World Bank, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. These three entities have been working.
Y'all heard that. I had to stop it. Did y'all know that Bill Gates and the Melinda Foundation have invested over $200 million? Now ask yourself, Bill Gates is a computer guy. Why they got this dude dealing with pharmaceutical medicine? Why is this man trying to buy up all the seeds and farmland? Why is this man saying we need to reduce the population? Why is this man saying we need digital IDs? And like Numya said, they already tracking us. But I'm talking about a worldwide digital system to where because right now I still walk around with my regular ID. You see? But they trying to implement digital ID. But I still got my driver license, which is a card. So if the police stop me, I got to pull out the driver license card. But a day is going to come where you won't have to pull out no driver's license card. Because right now, they can read your license plate and tell whether you got insurance. Y'all remember, you used to have to go in the glove compartment and let the cop know, can I reach inside the glove compartment? That's where the insurance is at. You don't got to do that no more. They can check your license plate and tell whether you got insurance. A lot of times they don't even ask for the ID no more because the license plate is going to tell them whether you got warrants, whether you got tickets, whether you got insurance. A lot of things are changing, family. They just reading license plate now. Oh yeah, he got some warrants. That's why they come to the door. You know you got warrants, right? But back in the day, they needed your ID. They'll tell you, stay right here. They'll go back in the car, type in your information from your ID. Then they'll come back to the car and let you know whether you got warrants, tickets. They don't do that no more, family. They get out the car and say, you know you got warrants, right? Man, I don't got no warrant. Yeah, you got a warrant. It's telling me on my computer that you missed the court date, blah, blah, blah. What? Now, how this man can read all that on a computer? Because they could just put your license plate in, family. So we already under digital. It just haven't hit worldwide yet. But many countries will accept this digital, formation. Because this is what they want, family. See, Gentiles believe in their mind their kingdom is going to continue for many generations. The Most High make the wicked devices of the wicked, he turn them back on their own head. So they building a pit for us to fall in. They're going to fall in their own pit. So this is what Yah is doing. Yah is laughing at the heathen. That's why in Psalms chapter 2, what did he say? Why do the heathen rage? Who are they blaming when they get in trouble and when they cause one of their own to lose their life? Who do the heathen rage on? They rage on Israel. Even when Israel is in peace and harmony, who do the heathen rage on? He get mad at Israel for being in peace and harmony. When Israel is unified and having a good time, who get mad at Israel? The heathen. They always raging. Why, KJ? because they can't stand to see we are rising, they are falling. They never thought this day would come, but it came.
Looking to roll out digital IDs in every country around the world. That's not a conspiracy theory, by the way. The president of the World Bank has explicitly mentioned the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation as being one of the key players in digital ID development. Their initiatives appear to be guided by the UNDP digital strategy, which was first revealed back in 2019, the same year that the WEF partnered with the UN to push its SDGs. In 2022, the UNDP released a report titled Digital Strategy 2022 to 2025, which contained a roadmap for the digital ID rollout. As the title suggests, the digital strategy seeks to have digital IDs in every country by 2025. Believe it or not, it looks like most countries are on track to roll out their digital IDs by this deadline. The result could be a digital dystopia from which there is no escape, where pandemic-type restrictions are the norm. Let's see how much progress has been made, shall we? And by the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, be sure to smash that like button to give it a boost. Now, I'll start by saying that almost all the digital ID development updates I'm about to review come from a single website titled Biometric Update. It's a surprisingly objective resource for digital ID-related developments, and we suggest you check it regularly to stay up to date. The link is in the description.
We interrupt this programme for an emergency crypto weather forecast. Get ready for a whirlwind of savings. We're seeing some high-pressure sign-up bonus systems forming in the northeast, with some exchanges offering up to 40,000.
Not entirely clear when this will be officially rolled out, but likely sometime in 2024. The UK government also passed the Online Safety Bill. If you watched our video about the online censorship laws being introduced around the world, you'll know that this deceptively titled bill was one of them. This relates to digital ID because the bill mandates protecting children from illicit content online. The practical effect of this is that social media platforms could soon begin enforcing KYC for users based in the UK to verify the fact that they're not children. That's because the fines for exposing children to illicit content online are massive, and there's no other way of ensuring content isn't exposed to kids. Speaking of online censorship, the EU's equally deceptively titled Digital Service Act came into effect last summer. Naturally, the Act includes provisions which could require KYC on social media for users based in the EU.
Y'all don't care about no kids. Y'all don't care about no kids, man. Y'all gave the kids Disney. The man Disney was a pedo. You showed us 666 in the Disney name, man. You show perverse cartoons with Mickey Mouse and Disney, even on a Little Mermaid. You don't care about no children. The children are the ones you want to destroy. The impressionable minds. Because they have undeveloped brains. That's why they always target the babies. No matter what color these babies are, they always target children. What did the Prime Minister of Israel say? Was she the Prime Minister or no, Netanyahu? Not him. It was some woman, some Caucasian woman. I think she's a Prime Minister or something. She said the biggest threat to Israel is the black youth. That came out of her mouth. She said the biggest threat to Israel, meaning them, is the black youth. She was talking about in America. Why? Because these children, they're not going for it. They like this. We ain't falling for that. We ain't going for none of that. And you better not put your hands on these young kids. They not going for none of that. So that's why she say they are the biggest threat, meaning the youth. Because the youth don't believe this stuff these people rolling out and what they trying to do. These kids are not dumb.
in the name of protecting children.
You-
It also creates ministries of truth
Yeah,
in
right.
each country. Also, not a conspiracy theory, every country will have a digital service coordinator,
Mm-hmm.
an entity which will effectively curate content online, including manipulating algorithms during times of crisis. The fact that Twitter, aka X, has been resistant to this intervention is probably why it's being pursued under the DSA. Thank God for decentralized social media. More about that in the description. Anyways, when it comes to actual digital ID developments in Europe, there have been no shortage of them. Unsurprisingly, the most terrifying of these updates have come from Russia. Most of these have been related to facial recognition, which you can think of as being involuntary forms of digital ID. In June of 2023, Cyberbank, Russia's largest bank, was reportedly in the process of securing a de facto monopoly over facial biometrics in the country. In August 2023, the Russian government banned all foreign forms of online ID verifications. In November 2023, it expanded its facial recognition capacity. It's not just Russia either. In November 2023, Irish police announced they would begin using facial recognition following mass riots across the country. Just 1 month later, the Irish government tabled a draft bill that would allow them to do this. Now, it's possible this bill has already come into effect by the time that you see this video. It goes without saying that using facial recognition to suppress protests and social unrest is not how you address its root cause. Even the UN's human rights chief said that this would bring, and I quote, unacceptable risk. When even the UN is sounding the alarm about this digital ID dystopia, you know it's bad.
What y'all see on the window? They put it right in your face. What do y'all see on this window? The flat earth, family. The United Nations symbol is a flat earth. But they telling the world that the earth is a basketball. But right on their window and on a table, when they had a little round table sit downs, right on top of the table is a big old circle, not a basketball circle, but this type of circle, which is flat earth. They put it right in your face. And then they put the truth out there and then give you lies and then laugh about it with each other. We just told them the earth flat and they still think it's a basketball. We just made a TV show called Under the Dome. We let the Negroes know they the Israelites, but then we come back and still tell the world that they not. And we just told them that they are. We even told them Jesus was black on the good times and they still didn't believe it. This is what they do. Satan have to let you know what he gonna do, because that's the arrogance of Satan's children. They have to let you know and put it in your face what they gonna do. So y'all got to remember, Satan have a seed. Yahshua have a seed. Yahshua's children is going to handle Yahshua's business to the glory of the Father. And Satan's children going to handle their father's business to damnation of their father. See, we get a spiritual body dealing with our father. They get the lake of fire dealing with their father. So we are not the same at all.
And it really just scratches the surface of what's been going on in Europe. Seeing as I've brought up the UN, you should know that it was given the ownership of the EU's pandemic passports in July, presumably to be used as a template for digital IDs around the world. As the saying goes, never let a good crisis go to waste. Around that time, Dutch politicians spoke out in support, yes, in support of facial recognition at football games. A couple of weeks later, they started working on a digital ID law. The Czech Republic also announced that it would launch its national digital ID in January 2024. On that note, one of the team members at Coin Bureau is based in the Czech Republic, and he told us about just how rapidly the country is rushing towards technocracy. For example, all freelancers and businesses must now use a digital portal to communicate with the government. No more physical letters. It would be crazy if the government sent you a message, deleted it, and then fined you for not responding, wouldn't
Wow.
it? Funnily enough, the digital portal automatically deletes messages after 90 days. The only thing that's scarier than this is the EU's digital ID wallet, which was officially approved in November 2023. In case you haven't noticed, the EU's digital ID includes a built-in wallet, which will presumably be used for the upcoming digital euro, which is set to launch sometime in 2025 or 2026. Not only that, but the EU is now in the process of putting together the legal framework required to issue a digital driver's license in the EU's digital ID wallet. The EU would never use this centralized power to, say, restrict the movement in the name of the environment or a crisis, would they? Speculation aside, the EU's digital ID wallet is currently undergoing pilots in Luxembourg and Estonia. If all goes according to plan, every European will have their digital ID wallet in time for the next financial crisis. This is all despite the fact that nobody in the EU wants a digital ID, especially the Belgians, apparently. It just goes to show what it's really all about: government control. Anywho, across the pond in the United States, there have been equally concerning digital ID developments. In June 2023, the Transportation and Securities Administration, aka the TSA, announced that it would begin accepting digital IDs in the Google Wallet, foreshadowing digital IDs for travel. In September of 2023, the city of Atlanta took a page from the Dutch politician playbook by introducing a robot dog with facial recognition to one of the city's stadiums. The fact that another company with facial recognition robot dogs will deploy to casinos in California tells you everything you need to know. At the state level, meanwhile, California is reportedly conducting a digital ID pilot. For context, 14 states have some form of digital ID, including Louisiana, Missouri, and Mississippi. Some states, such as Georgia, are offering digital driver licenses as well. Now, it's odd that California doesn't have any yet, despite it being a tech hub. Anyway, elsewhere at a federal level, the US government's login.gov website will reportedly support facial recognition as one of its login operations. And late last year, the Department of Homeland Security announced that it was working on a digital ID technology that it would issue to immigrants. Now, what's strange is that there haven't been that many digital ID developments south of the Rio Grande. In September 2023, Brazil and Argentina pressed ahead with their plans for blockchain-based digital IDs. Make no mistake, this is not the kind of blockchain that makes you free. It's quite the opposite, in fact. In nearby Colombia, meanwhile, the government released an updated version of its digital ID wallet, while the UNDP praised Guatemala's attempt to push digital IDs, despite, and I quote, cultural hurdles. You'll recall that the UNDP is the primary entity behind the digital ID push, particularly in developing countries. Over in Oceania, Australia has continued to roll out its digital ID, despite an estimated $2.4 billion in losses, $2 billion of which came from scams. Australian academics have simultaneously been petitioning the government not to ban Chinese cameras. Makes you think. On a completely unrelated note, retail chains in New Zealand are turning to facial recognition to fight crime. Meanwhile, special interest groups continue to push the New Zealand government to introduce a national digital ID. You can probably guess who.
You know what, family? My beloved Israelite family in the chat, we all get the point. We don't even have to play the whole video. They've been doing this. We are not surprised. I just wanted to sound the alarm just so, because look, we all have jobs. And I tell y'all, and I'm being truthful with y'all. I was at work one day, and when they was talking about making everybody take the grape juice, y'all know what I'm talking about. It don't matter how much money I make at that job. I told them straight up, if y'all try to force me to take it, I'm walking off the job. Straight up. Do whatever y'all got to do. I'm not putting nothing in my body. Come back a week later. My company said we didn't have to do it. But in Houston, in Texas, they was making a lot of their employees do it. Guess what else? You couldn't even go to a restaurant if you didn't show paperwork. Families was broken up by that grape juice. You couldn't even go in certain family members' houses. They wouldn't even let you come in their house. This thing divided families. This thing divided marriages. It even divided children and their parents. They know what they doing, family. What it say on the back of the dollar bill? Beloved Israel. What do it say on the back of a dollar bill? It's called order out of chaos. They bring the chaos and act like they bring in the order when they the one caused the chaos. You don't supposed to lose your family over the decision that the government made based upon your life, and you gonna disown your mama and your children and your husband and your wife based on something that a man implemented in your life. You gonna give the government so much power to where it dictates your family. I can't get in your car because I didn't take the grape juice. I can't deal with you no more because I didn't take the grape juice. I told y'all, family, if it's that easy to give up your family, what you think they're going to do when they have to accept the mark of the beast? If it was that easy to disown your family, what you think they're going to do when they implement the mark of the beast if taking that grape juice was that easy to disown your family members? They programming the mind, family. They are programming the mind, Israel. They are trying to destroy our families. They want us to hate each other, be at each other's neck. I don't want to deal with you no more because you didn't take this. You didn't put this in your body. Family, they are trying to destroy Israel. And guess what? When that grape juice came around the corner, that's exactly what it did. It destroyed many families. People still don't talk today based on something that was implemented in 2021. They still don't deal with each other. All because of that. But y'all notice what they did though, right? First they say the thing started in China. Then it came this way. And y'all already know what the media did, right? They propagated lies upon us and said that we was affected by it more. So what you think that made society do? Now they looking at Negroes acting like we the problem, like they always do. They always put the problems on us. So when this mark of the beast come, when we as a people, many Israelites, many black people in general, I don't believe even a lot of Christians may not take it. Some gonna take it, some may not. They gonna come after us because it's gonna be a thing of, man, why you didn't accept the mark? Because I don't want to accept the mark. Just like I didn't want to accept the grape juice. Man, you should have took it though. Man, you can't come in my house. I can't come in your house because I ain't take the grape juice. No, bro, because you might spread something. But you the one took it though. You might spread something. I don't got it in my body, so how I'm gonna spread something? And guess what they did to a lot of our people? Man, our people say they didn't even feel like a human being no more. They said they felt soulless. They didn't feel like themselves. When they was trying to take blood out of our people, they said they couldn't even find no blood. Y'all see what I'm saying? But they propagated that lie on us. And they're going to do it all over again when this mark of the beast come. They're going to try to act like black people the problem. Because see, we are smart people. We are not a dumb people. I don't care what the world has said. We ain't never been dumb. We ain't never been stupid. We're the smartest people on earth. That's why we are the only ones when trouble come, we know it's trouble. And guess what we do when trouble come? We know to move away from trouble. We don't run to trouble. We run away from trouble. They show you that in Hollywood movies. It's the white people always going, what's going on? What's going on over there? I hear some gunfire. And they go right over there and pow, pow, pow. Us? We hear gunfire? Hey, boy. Hey, get the keys. Let's go. We get in the car. We start it up. We gone. We don't run to problems. We run away from problems. We are not a dumb people. We too smart for all your little tactics, all your devices, all your wicked schemes. You're not fooling us no more. Y'all told us we was dumb, but we know we wasn't dumb. You told us we was uneducated, but my people are the most intellectual people on the earth. The smartest people on the earth. You have conversations with our people. Those conversations are always profitable. Not everybody, you know, come on, family. We know we got bad apples. Okay, we understand. We got some foolish people, bad apples. We know that on both sides, men and women. We understand it. I'm saying, though, if you have a genuine conversation with your brother and sister, it's always a spirit that come behind that conversation that is profitable for you both. Because we have that spirit in us, the spirit of Yah, to where our words can move our brothers and sisters, whether that's encouragement, whether you just showing them love, whether you just putting a smile on their face. There's a spirit come behind our words. They can be felt because of who we are. So that's why I say we don't believe in your propaganda, your lies, your deception. It doesn't work on us no more. How you come up with the educational system, but it don't benefit you more than it benefit us, and you came up with it because you try to make it look like your children were smarter than our children. So you came up with the curriculum, and our children still outshine. My brothers and sisters in college still outshine. My brothers working in corporate America, they still outshine. My brothers who learning about the Wall Street trade market and all that, man, we shining in the market of trade and commerce and good. We shining in real estate because we learned your game, and we outshining you in your game. You remember the movie called Trading Places? Do y'all remember the movie Trading Places when they gave Eddie Murphy a shot and he outshined them? Come on, somebody talk to me in the chat now. Sister Eve in the building. Don't forget, y'all. Sister Eve, 11:30. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? We outshine them. They showed you that. All we need is an opportunity, and we outshine them because we are spiritual. So we are designed in the image of our Father Yah. Two of the smartest individuals known to man is Yah and Yahshua, the creator of all things. And we are his people. We have the attributes of our Father. We have the charisma of our Father. We have the rhythm of our King. We have the intellect of our King and our Father. How you dumb? How you stupid? Make it make sense. I told you, when you talk to me, please bring some common sense to me, people. When I talk to nations, I put nations in a place. I don't let nations talk about my people in front of me. I put them in a place. My partner Will, my partner from New Orleans, I used to work with him. White boy talking reckless. That boy Jay say, man, go get Kevo. That's my name. Go get him, man. Man, they come get me. That boy Will say, man, why would you go get him, dog? You know that boy don't play about his people. You can't talk about my people in front of me, dog. If you not of us, you can't talk about us in my presence. I will check you. It's like talking about my best friend and I'm letting you get everything out that you want to say, but I don't check you for talking about my best friend. We don't do that. You don't speak on my partner when he not here. I'm going to stand up for him because that's my friend. And it goes the same way for my people. You can't speak ill of my people in my presence. You done lost your mind, bro. And that's how we need to be collectively. We don't let other nations down our people in front of them. We check them. And they'll never do it again if you put them in a place. And I'm just keeping it real. I don't play with nations. Now, I'm going to be respectful to nations. I'm going to be cordial. I'm going to live in peace with all men. But you will never denigrate my people in front of me. I will put you in your place. And that's the way we need to be, family. Do anybody have any questions before I get up out of here? We got some great content that's going on. I wish my partner Jay was here so y'all could see, oh, man, KJ just talking. Boy, I bet you my partner Jay was in here. I bet you he'll tell you, now he ain't just talking. Whatever he telling y'all, because he know. He didn't see me in action. He didn't see me checking Caucasian people for running their mouth, because we used to be in the break room and we get on these little conversations about nations and race and who do what. Man, I be in that break room, boy, I used to check them white boys. Well, you don't talk about my people in front of me. Now, I say everybody else in this break room might let you get away with that. Don't do it in my presence. Don't do it. So do anybody have any questions for your brother KJ? We have to stand up for one another. We don't let other people, other nations denigrate our people and say derogatory things about a race of people that we come from. They disrespecting our mamas. They disrespecting our daddies. They disrespecting our grandmothers and grandpas. They disrespecting our children. They disrespecting us as a people. We got to check that thing. Put them in a place, because guess what? They are in no position to talk about nobody. Somebody gonna ask me why you don't love all people. I say I learned from the best. You want me to love all people? I learned from the best not to. Why you only want to stay with black people? Because I learned from the best. Then y'all teach us? I learned from the best. Y'all taught me not to have compassion. You taught me how not to love all people. You taught me to separate myself and only deal with my kind. You taught me to be this way. So now you mad because I don't want to love all. I just want to love mine. Then you teach me to be this way, white man. So don't get mad now when I am exactly what you have created in your country. The white man who would tell us how to live, but don't use his own advice to show him how to live. The white man is going to tell us how to live in America and how we need to be more compassionate and show mercy and love, but his own advice, he have never done the things he's trying to teach us to do. Do that make any sense to y'all? These people are trying to tell us how to live. The advice that they giving us, it don't benefit them, but they want it to benefit us. You know why? Because they want to be the lions and they want us to be the sheep. They want to be the wolves. They want us to be the sheep. They want to water us down while they the lions, while they the wolves. They are the hunters. They want us to continue to be sheep. But now, partner, the Lord said that Judah should be among the Gentiles like a lion in a forest. If they go through the streets and there's a young lion, they will rip in pieces and none can deliver out of their hand. Don't play with us, white man. And they go for our sisters and our brothers. We talking lions and lioness. You don't want to play with Judah. You don't want to play with Benjamin and Levi. That's why we showing you today. No, 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 no. Don't put your hands on us, Mr. White Man. We knocking souls out of bodies. Y'all screaming on the ground. Ah, my eye. Ah, my eye. Don't touch us. Don't touch us. Won't be good for you. You got to remember this, Israel. When all hell break loose, remember this. We all we got. We don't have no allies. We don't have no friends. We all we got, family. And we are starting to see that as a people. If you don't think we coming together, do not listen to the media. They are lying to you. Black people are moving in a different spirit that I have not seen in the last 10 years. We are moving in a different spirit. We don't need your gender wars. All you Negroes who still trying to put gender wars, I rebuke you, Negro. I rebuke you. All you sisters who still want to push gender wars and y'all getting on panels arguing with black men and black men arguing with y'all, we don't need none of that. We trying to unify. Keep your gender wars over there. Don't bring it over here. Don't bring your hatred in the chat. Don't bring your dismissive attitude and animosity in the chat. We don't want it over here. We have unity over here. We show love to each other over here. Keep it out of the chat. We don't want that over here. Keep it over there. We trying to unify. Now, right now, it's on the internet that we fellowship. But one day it's going to be real life, that we're going to get to embrace each other, hug each other, cry on each other's shoulders. Yes, cry on each other's shoulders. Let them tears roll down. Weep on each other, hug each other, embrace each other. Because we made it. And we coming out of all nations, out of this captivity. And we going to make it, family. We going to make it. That's why the song say, we going to be all right. We have always been all right. We know how to survive. We know how to survive. We don't owe nobody no apology, no nothing. We have not done nothing to no other nation. We don't owe nobody anything. We only owe it to one another, family. We owe it to each other to do right by each other. It don't cost no money to show love. No money to be compassionate. No money to show mercy. It don't cost you anything. It's just a conscious decision you have to make to do right by your brother and sister daily. We talking daily. That's all I'm saying. So all I'm saying is this, family. Do anybody got any question for your brother KJ? I'm here for you. Talk to me. Hold on, family. Hold up. I'm still here, family. Just bear with me. If anybody have any questions, I'm just waiting to see if y'all got any questions. I was told not to get that real ID. That was a setup. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. They told me on my job, boy, talking about, man, we all got to take. I said, man, I ain't taking nothing. Don't y'all know majority of the people on my job took it? And they was sick. Man, let me tell y'all how good y'all is, man. I'm glad this came up. Let me give y'all this testimony. It goes to show you the power of Yah. The power of Yah. Yes, Oracle, my phone is charged. I see you texting me, talking about is my phone charged. Yeah, Negro. Yep, it's charged, Oracle. Leave me alone. All right. Look, when I was at work, y'all, everybody at my job was sick. I'm talking everybody was sick. Whether it was my department, another department, this department, that department. They had people who could not come and perform their work duty to where they had to shut down these different departments. Okay? They had to shut down these different departments. Don't y'all know I never caught the grape juice one time? By the power and the guidance and the deliverance of Yah to shield my body through the hedge of protection, I never caught that grape juice one time. Never lost my taste. Never lost my smell. People that was around me, they was getting it. I never got it one time. Talk about the power of Yah. So do y'all see that Yah is going to protect his children? Yah is going to protect the faithful. Everybody on my jaw was sick, and I never caught it one time. Talk about the covering of the hedge of protection is real. But guess what, though? Yah move on the basis of those who move for him. Yah move on the basis of those who move for him. When Yah has called you to do something, and you are doing it with all your heart, soul, and mind, and he know that you truly love him, things are going to be revealed to you. Your family is going to be protected. The hedge of protection is going to be about you wherever you go. Things are going to touch other people that'll never touch you. You must submit yourself to the will of Yah. We all have a purpose, family, but you have to find what is your purpose. And whatever that purpose is, do it with all your heart, soul, and mind to please your Father. To please your Father, family. To have faith in your King Yahshua. You must do this with all your heart, soul, and mind. Do not give Yah anything that'll shortchange him that's not the best. He deserved the best. Whether that's your time, he deserved the best of your time. If you're going to study scriptures, he deserved the best of your time studying scriptures. Because one thing I notice about Christians, and I'm not always trying to get on the Christian church, but it's just the things that I see. And this is not to demean the Christian church. I'm not trying to be ugly or anything. I'm just speaking truth and facts of what I see. Because at the end of the day, y'all in the Christian church, you still my brother and sister. I just pray you see the truth. There's not no condemnation. I'm not in any position to give you condemnation. I'm not in a position to judge you. I have fallen short plenty of times, especially in my youth. So this is not any judgment or condemnation. I am telling y'all, Christians, this is what y'all do. An Israelite, who we are, when we confess Yahshua, we are confessing Yahshua through the Spirit. We are worshiping the Father in spirit and in truth through our spirit. Meaning that this is a real connection, a real relationship. When y'all confess Yahshua, it's from the flesh. You know how I know it's from the flesh? Because nothing follow behind your confession. What followed behind your confession? Nothing. So what you are doing, you are confessing something that you truly don't believe in. Because if you truly believe in a person you confessing, you're going to obey that person. So I ask you again, with your confession, what follows behind that? Where's your obedience? What relationship can you tell me that you have with Yah outside of you just saying, I believe in Jesus? Jesus is the way, truth, and the life. Man, all you doing is sweet talking Jesus. Trying to make him feel good with your words, like he need that from you. He needs your obedience, not your words. That's just like telling me I love you, KJ. But then when I ask you, but you don't show me no action, brother. You just telling me you love me, but you keep doing me dirty. Where the love at, brother? You just talking to me. You want me to be sweet talk by your words, brother. How much you care for me, how much you love me. I'm your brother. We rocking together. But every time I turn around, you're sidestepping me, brother. You're trying to move my pivot feet. That's not love, brother. So Christians, if you're going to confess Yahshua or Jesus, you got to have something that you're standing on, which is a solid foundation. You're standing on shaky ground with your confession, because even Satan confess, even the demons confess, and Satan is transforming to, okay, let me ask this. Let me ask a good question. If all you have to do is confess Jesus and that's it, why he say many gonna come to me and say, Lord, Lord, have we not done this in your name? If all your confession can get you saved, why is he gonna say many should come to me saying, Lord, Lord, we done this and that? And he gonna say, I never knew you. If all you have to do is confess, why he gonna say, I never knew you? Y'all got to think about these things, my brothers and sisters in the Christian church. If I was you, come out of her. Get the truth. Accept the truth. Love the truth. Because the truth is a binding covenant that we have with Yah and Yahshua that's going to bring us back to true culture, true nationality, and our true inheritance. It's going to teach you how to love Yah. The things that he accepts, the things that he don't accept. What please him, what don't please him. How to walk in his ways. How to not, sin against him to where it be to your own hurt. These things you will learn when you come back to your inheritance. Not according to Christianity. They're not going to teach you the things of Yah. They're going to give you emotionalism. I call y'all confession emotional confession of Jesus, but not spiritual confession of Jesus. It's just emotional confession. It don't stand on anything. Us in this chat box right here, we standing on a solid foundation, which is the rock, which is Christ, that he built this church on, which is himself. The Bible says we are the house of Christ. We are his house. We are the temple of Yah. That's all I'm saying, fam. That's all KJ saying. Okay? So do anybody have any question for y'all, brother KJ? I have a lesson that's coming up that's about to shake the internet. Shout out to Essential Growth. She called me. Well, I think I called her and she called me. I don't remember, but I know me and my sister got on the phone and the Most High revealed something to her about, I think it's 2 Kings chapter 12, verse 8. I have a lesson that she did already. She touched on it. It's about Saul and his wives. This lesson is about to shake the internet because many people who teach multiple wives teach that the Most High gave David Saul's wives, right? And his house. The reason why this is going to shake the internet up is because Saul only had one wife and a concubine. And guess what? I'm not going to give y'all everything, but I'll just say this. It's going to shake the internet. How can God give David Saul's wives when Michal, Saul's daughter, who was married to David, Saul's wife is her mother? Woo! It's about to shake the internet, boy. Listen to what I asked again before I do this. If David was given Saul's wives, and Saul had one wife and a concubine, David's wife named Michal is Saul's wife. That's her daughter. And according to Leviticus, you can't be with a mama and a daughter in a lifetime. So who are the wives that David received? Because it couldn't have been Saul's wife, because David was married to Michal. And when he became king, he told Abner, go get my wife that I killed the 100 Philistines for. And that's her mama that Saul was married to. And she was an older woman than David, because David was a young man by the time Saul was king. David was a little boy. So is David married to Saul's wife, which is Michal's mother? Boy, this is about to shake the internet up. Salute to Essential Growth, who the Most High revealed it to. But I just put a little bit more scriptures to it to really paint this picture. This about to shake the internet, I'm telling y'all. Because multiple wives is pushed based on this scripture. And it has nothing to do with David receiving Saul's wives. Because Saul had one wife and a concubine, and David couldn't sleep with the concubine because once Saul died, Abner slept with Saul's concubine, and David couldn't sleep with her after Abner did. Boy, y'all, boy, this about to shake the internet. I'm telling y'all, this is gonna shake the internet. But see, when you spiritual, you can see the spiritual things of Yah, and Yah revealed this spiritual thing to Essential Growth. And we talked on the phone, and I used to look at that scripture and be like, man, who are the wives? Because it doesn't make any sense. How you gonna get this man's wives? But then they'll say, well, Saul was dead, so David can have his wives. No, partner. David was a little boy. Saul was an older man. And his wife is Micaiah's mother. He can't have both of them. Y'all got to try again on KJ and Essential Growth. You can't have both of them. The daughter and the mother. It don't work like that in our culture. You can't have a mama and her daughter, boy. So somebody been lying. And we going to bust it wide open to the white meat. So I'm going to leave it right there. I got that coming up. I think in like 8 days, we're going to deal with that. And I'm going to go through the scriptures and show y'all the difference between, because let me say this too. Multiple wives is not a part of our culture, meaning it was not in law. It's not something that was a part of our culture. Now, the Most High allowed it to be, but something that you allowed to be is not something that you set up from the beginning. And that's what they keep lying about, saying that the Most High set this up from the beginning for us to have multiple wives. That is a bold-faced lie from the pits of hell. It's not true. It's not a part of our culture. It's something that was allowed because Jacob got tricked. Abraham didn't ask for multiple wives. Sarah got impatient. She wanted a child. Abraham slept with Hagar. That was Sarah's doing, not Yah's doing, not Yahshua's doing. What happened to Jacob? That wasn't Yah's doing. So when you really just look at the Bible for what it is, multiple wives, when we look at Rachel and Leah, it was a lot of chaos going on with them two sisters. They hated each other because they were fighting over one man. Jacob loved Rachel, and Leah was seeking Jacob's love. But she was the most humble wife of Jacob's wives. Leah was the one that was meek and a son of the Proverbs 31 woman. That was Leah. She never gave Jacob any problems all her life. But that's not the one he loved. He wanted the one that was beautiful with the body and the face. So beauty is vain. But that don't mean you don't want somebody that you're attractive to. But Yah saying that should not be the only thing we looking at, because beauty fade. Can y'all communicate in old age, sitting on the porch with a glass of strawberry lemonade, one of my favorite drinks? So multiple wives, we're going to deal with this. Oh, Sherry, Mr. Bora, I got you. In 8 days, we're going to knock that out the park for you. I did plenty of lessons on multiple wives. We don't always agree. Some brothers, we don't always agree. They still my brothers, but I can't lie. Multiple wives was not a part of our culture, meaning that it's not something that Yah put in place for us to do. Like some cultures, it's already put in place that they can have multiple wives. That wasn't our culture. It wasn't our culture. Now, something that Yah allowed as time went on, he allowed it. But if you're going to say it's a part of our culture and it's a law, now you lying to the people, because it's not a law that we can have multiple wives. Listen what I say. It's not a law that you can do it. Now, if a man do it, he ain't going to die for it. But if you say it's a part of our culture, you're not telling the truth. No, it wasn't. It's not a law. It's not put in place by a law, by a commandment. But if men do it, they're not going to get in trouble. They're not going to die. That don't mean they're not going to be saved. He just got to have the women in different houses. You can't have the women in the same house. They got to have their own place. So if you got multiple wives, all your women can't stay under one roof with you. That's out of order. Leah and Rachel had their own tent. They wasn't sleeping with Jacob in one tent. They all had their own tent. So we got to get this thing right. And we're going to knock this out the park for Sister Deborah and the rest of our beloved family. Do anybody else have any questions? I got to, until we meet again, because I know Sister E about to get ready to go. We got Bro Tim about to get ready to go. We got the Elder Bear Walk and Elder Yashaya about to get ready to go. Sport Lee, absolutely, my brother. See, okay, look at it like this, Sport Lee. If a man sleep with a woman and he humble her, he can't just throw her away. That's why Jacob did not just throw Leah away, because he humbled Leah. See what I'm saying? So he had to keep her now. Now that's his wife. Now that doesn't mean that a man cannot be betrothed. Man, Ark and Eve get on me about this word, betrothed. They have some situations where a man and a woman are betrothed to each other, or betrothed. They engage. The man got to pay the father a dowry. The father can say, "No, I don't want him to marry my wife. No, take your dowry back. I don't like you." The father can do that. Or the father can say, "Okay, this is a good young man." The young man paid the dowry. They engage with each other. Once he humble that woman, that's that man's wife. Like, you just can't throw her away. So that's why Jacob did not put Leah away. He accepted Leah and Rachel because he humbled Leah. So you can't just be throwing women away when you lay down with them. So marriage is a covenant, just like the covenant with Yah and Israel. We're supposed to be one with Yah through the covenant, just like marriage. The man and the woman become one. That's a covenant. So the reason why Yah pulled Eve out of Adam, because that woman is a part of man. And whatever you don't want done to you, brother, don't do to your woman. Don't hit your woman. You don't want nobody to hit you. When you hit her, you hitting yourself. She's a part of you. She come out of you. So why do your woman any kind of way when she come out of you? She's a part of you. Y'all are one. So marriage is a covenant relationship between a man and a woman, just like a covenant relationship between Yah and Yahshua and Israel. We are in covenant with each other. Marriage is a covenant relationship, a partnership, a business relationship, and we're supposed to help each other. So the woman got a role, the man got a role, but they bring those roles together and they work together for the benefit of the house. Yah is our father. Yahshua is our king. We are his bride. We're in a covenant relationship, but we committed Hodom on our husband. So he put Israel away and whooped Judah behind because we played the harlot on our husband and we broke the covenant on our husband, which is adultery, through worshiping idols, which is spiritual fornication. Fornication is not always sex. You have spiritual fornication. When you worship idols, that's spiritual fornication. Then you got the physical fornication. When you're sleeping around, that's homemongering and fornication. But we committed spiritual fornication on Yah and Yahshua. So no, multiple wives is not a part of our culture. But if a man do it, he's not going to die or get in trouble for it. But I'm not about to lie to y'all and tell you it's a part of our culture. It's not. I haven't read one scripture that the first person who had multiple wives come from the line of Cain. Come from the line of Cain, family. He had multiple wives, one of Cain's sons. I forgot his name, the one that killed the man. And he had 2 wives. That's where it started from. It do not come from the line of Seth. If you go to Genesis chapter 5, every last one of them men had 1 wife. From Seth, 1 wife. Adam, 1 wife. Methuselah, 1 wife. Enoch, 1 wife. You see what I'm saying? Enos, 1 wife. Noah, 1 wife. His 3 sons, 1 wife. Why everybody had 1 wife? I thought it was a part of our culture. It should have been going on in Genesis chapter 5. But it wasn't. They all had 1 wife. And Adam had a lot of sons and daughters. So through that 1 woman, Adam had a lot of sons and daughters. Seth had one wife. Through Seth's wife, he had a lot of sons and daughters. But they tell you need multiple women to populate a nation. No, you don't. Didn't grandma have 13 kids? Then grandma have 14 kids. Some 15. Some 10. Grandma was popping babies out back in the day, and granddaddy had one woman. And through them 10 kids, or 12 or 15, 16, they had a lot of grandbabies. And then those grandbabies grew up and they had them some kids. You just keep the thing going. You don't need multiple wives to populate a nation. That's all I'm saying, family. So, like I said before, salute to Essential Growth. The sister is very knowledgeable, and this goes to prove that Yah poured out his spirit on his sons and his daughters. Because Essential Growth is a prime example of Yah pouring out his spirit on sons and daughters. And she can prophesy. See, we don't muzzle our sisters at the K. Judah Show. My CUC sisters have a voice, and all my sisters in the chat have a voice. If one of y'all was to tell me, KJ, I want to hit the link, you got the right to hit the link. We didn't have brothers come over here and say, y'all got women talking on the panel. You know what I call those brothers? They are ignorant. I'm sorry, they ignorant. Because they don't understand the word of Yah. Because they want to muzzle women. Because they keep running to scriptures they don't understand. Deborah was a judge. And Yah did not choose a husband to be a judge. He chose Deborah to be a judge. So look at it like this. For a woman to assert authority over man, over the man, that means that man was given a position by Yah. How can she assert authority over a man if he did not get a position by Yah? Now, something that Yah gave that man, and she trying to overstep that man, that Yah told him to do, that's asserting authority over the man. Because now you stepping on his toes where Yah asked him to do. But a woman prophesying on her own channel, how is she asserting authority over you, brother, when that's her channel? That's not your channel. That's her channel. She can't assert authority over you if Yah gave her information and knowledge and wisdom on her channel. That's crazy. Get context and understanding. You only can assert authority over somebody when Yah has given that man that position and that work to do, and his wife is trying to do what Yah asked him to do. Getting in his way. Overstepping him. That's asserting authority over the man. Not something y'all doing on your own channel, sister. That's not asserting authority over no man. Make it make sense. Come on, man. Anybody got any questions, man? Let me get up out here. I'm just here to help y'all out, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all, that's why a lot of brothers, they don't like y'all brother K. Judah. You know why? Because K. Judah come right out the book. I don't let men just wing things on me and just say anything. Now, partner, you got to prove what you saying over here. So some brother got a lot of, they got a little problem with me because they can't debunk what I'm saying. Just like Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Y'all think one brother has told me you wrong about Isaiah 3:16, KJ? No, they haven't. You know why? They can't debunk it. I know they sit around and go, man, how can we debunk this nigga, man? Nigga know the scriptures. How can we break down the chapters on him? Because, bro, like, he leave no room, no wiggle room for loopholes where you can go in and put holes in what he teaching, because y'all with me, brother. Y'all sure with me, brother. So while you sitting back trying to come up with wicked schemes, you're going to get your feelings hurt, because I cover all bases of the Bible. Guess who I am in the Bible? I'm the manipulator. I'm the deceiver. I'm the truth teller. And guess what? The deceiver is you. So I play the position of you. I play the position of those who flip scriptures on people and be lying. I'm him too. I have to do that so I can cover all bases. So when you come to me, I already know how you coming, because I just played who you are. I just played who he is. And I played the truth teller. And I played the liar. So that ain't going to work on me, brother, because I cover all four corners of the Bible. Because I know how y'all come. So I got to be prepared on how you going to come, right? So I got to be you when you come. You have no idea, boy. Grandma was right, boy. The Most High is using me as a living weapon for his people. And I take it with great honor to serve his people. Don't come playing with me, brother. Y'all going to get y'all feelings hurt. So you either come correct, but don't come with your lies. I would debunk them in front of everybody. Go ask some of them brothers who didn't hit my link, ran off the panel crying like some schoolgirls. Go ask brothers who want to get on the phone on live and try to make me look bad, and he get off the phone crying, running off the telephone. Come on, brother. I study. I study, brother. You ain't debunking KJ. You're making yourself look foolish with these lies, especially that Isaiah 3:16. I hate the fact that Israelite women have take hold of this doctrine and have condemned their own hair. When I'm sitting up here telling you and breaking this down for you, that you do not have a curse on your scab, and y'all still pushing it. And I ain't gonna say no names, but some of these people got big old platforms and sisters believing in this stuff. If y'all was to put me on a podium when any one of these people, I'm just keeping it real, family, it wouldn't even much be fair. I would debunk so many of these people lies. They'll be telling me, get this nigga off the panel, man. Because I know the lies that they tell. And Isaiah 3:16 is a diminishing tool to make black women feel low. Did you just hear me, sister? Isaiah 3:16 is a diminishing tool to make you feel low and not worthy of Yah. If you don't believe me, go on YouTube right now and go type in Isaiah 3:16 and watch what you hear the content and what them people saying about your hair. Go look at it. You're bald-headed. That's why the Most High curse you. You're stinking, your private members, you're fat, you're out of shape. This is the stuff they're using Isaiah 3:16 for. You don't believe me? Go, when I get off of here, go on YouTube and type in Isaiah 3:16 and listen to the rhetoric of what these men saying out of their mouth, using Isaiah 3:16 as a diminishing tool to make black women feel low. Do anybody have any questions? Do anybody have any questions for your brother KJ? They won't do it to other women. Have y'all ever asked yourself, why the Most High only cursed the women of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, but he ain't cursed the other tribes? They was wicked too, right? So why just curse y'all? I didn't hear teachers say this only apply to the black women. Who is you to say that? Y'all did not tell you to say that. You saying that out of your own mind because the way y'all feel about black women. So it's used as a diminishing tool to make them feel low and make them feel they are not worthy of Yah. Then y'all tell them to shut your mouth. You don't got no place in this. Yah is biased. He's biased towards women. I never read that in the Bible, y'all. Have you? Deborah was a judge. Judith corrected priests. Huddah received prophecy. Moses' sister, she was a prophetess. You got to have some understanding to be a prophetess, right? In the time of Paul, we had Aquila and Priscilla, a husband and wife, a part of the ministry. We can go to the woman that Christ cast out the demons, which is named Mary. She was a part of Christ's ministry, teaching the people because her sister got mad because she wasn't in the kitchen cooking. And Christ said, what's been given to your sister should not be taken from her. She was out there spreading the gospel. Why Christ ain't tell her to shut up? I implore you, my sisters, study for yourself. I implore you, my brothers, study for yourself that you don't take hold of doctrine to where it be lying doctrine, to where you diminishing people based on interpretation of other men. And these things are not true. If you don't believe me, I didn't have brothers come and tell me, K. Judah, you didn't lost your mind thinking you can go up against Tazariah. I told him, you go get him. You go get anybody you want. I guarantee you, bring them on the panel and you come too. And let's see what happens. You didn't lost your mind think I'm scared of some Israelite teacher because he got popularity in this community. Boy, you have no idea, boy. You can go get anybody you want. Go get anybody you want to debate me on anything in the Bible. And let's handle business. It's going to be respectful. They still going to be my brother after that because I don't really do debates. So let's have a sword swinging contest. Matter of fact, let's have a sword swinging session. Not a contest because it's not a popularity contest. Let's have a sword swinging session. Let's see if you can do that. Since you always telling me y'all going to go get somebody for me, go get them. Why you haven't got them yet? Always telling me who they gonna get for me, y'all. I'm gonna get them for you, KJ. I'm gonna go get this person for you, KJ. I'm gonna get my teacher, KJ. I'll be back next week, KJ. Like I said before, my sisters, we at the CUC, we don't muzzle our sisters. We love our sisters, we cherish our sisters, and we cherish our brothers. All my brothers in the chat, big salute to y'all. I cherish my brothers, I cherish my sisters. We don't put no divide between man and woman. Because when I read the scriptures, Yah poured out his spirit on sons and daughters. So we're not going to diminish our sisters based on the interpretation of what we're hearing from camp leaders or generals or people in the Israelite community, trying to tell us based on their interpretation of scriptures, this how it need to be in the community. Now, that's not how Yahshua set it up. Because just as the brother's going to receive a crown, sister's going to receive a crown. Just like the brother's going to be saved, our sister's going to be saved. We getting out of here together, side by side. Ain't nobody going to be walking behind you like you better. No, we walking side by side. And we leaving together. We leaving together, family. So like I said before, I love y'all. If anybody don't got any questions, let me know before I go. Because we got some family members about to do some great things on their channel. Sister Sherry, what they do, and I'll just give you a quick rundown. In Isaiah chapter 3, sister, if you start at verse 1, the Most High said, go tell Judah and Jerusalem, meaning he's talking to the people of Judah and Jerusalem. What they do is they go straight to verse 16 and say this talking about black women. But if you break down the whole chapter, it's not talking about black women. It's talking about one woman that Yah is describing as the children of Judah and Jerusalem. But he's allegorically describing them as a woman. So he's going to strip the woman bare, who is his wife. But it's really Judah and Jerusalem. They don't tell people that. They say this is specifically talking about black women, which is a lie. So in Isaiah 3, verse 1, till you get to 16, Mr. Bohr, if you read the whole chapter, you're going to see he's talking to a people, not black women. When they get to verse 16, they use the word the daughters of Zion. But the daughters of Zion represent the people of Zion. He just called them his daughters. But he's not really talking to women. He's talking to the people. Because he look at Israel as a son, as a daughter, as his wife. But there are scriptures when he could be referring to the daughters of Zion in that context. But in the context of Isaiah 3:16, that is not black women. All you have to do is go back to Ezekiel 16 and Isaiah 3 and verse 16, and you'll get your answer. Ezekiel 16, Isaiah 3 and verse 16, but start at verse 1 till you get to 16, but read the whole chapter, and also Ezekiel 23. That's your answer. Jeremiah 6 and 2 will give you the answer. That's the main key right there. Jeremiah 6:2. He said, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and beautiful and delicate woman. Say it again, KJ. I have likened the daughter of Zion to I have likened the daughter. Hold on. Men are not women. Why he say the daughter of Zion? I thought he just talking about women. No, he not. He said the daughter of Zion. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and beautiful and delicate woman. Oh, so you talking about a woman, but you really talking about Judah and Jerusalem. So it's not black women individually you talking to. You talking about your wife that you gonna strip bare and take the ornaments and give up bald head, but you're really talking about Judah and Jerusalem. They don't tell people that. This is why the Bible say, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read and get understanding. They don't want understanding. They just want to condemn. And they use scriptures to condemn. Because a lot of them got a problem with their sisters. Matter of fact, a lot of them got hate towards their sisters. And it shows through that rhetoric and their actions. That's it. Sister Eve said, Nathaniel from Israel United in Christ said specifically that it's only about black women, not any other, but don't they have Hispanic, sort of their cult camp too? I know they're not Israelites, but I'm proving a point. And she making a good point. Why the Hispanic women don't have a curse? Why they don't have a curse? He said it's just targeted to the black women, but you can't find it in the Bible. So that means he making this up. I rest my case, man. Appreciate it, Sister E. Anything else, family? Before I go? Anything else before I go? Just let y'all brother know. Anything else before I go? I love fellowshipping with y'all, family. I love coming together with y'all. I just can't wait till we actually be in each other's presence and we don't never have to go in captivity again. I cannot wait. I cannot wait till we not in this filthy land no more. And we could be in each other's presence every single day. No more internet. We talking real live action. No more internet, but in each other's presence every day. It's gonna be beautiful. No, oh, Sherry, you ain't seen nothing, Sherry. Watch when we do the lesson about Saul's wives, because that's the scripture they use for multiple wives, saying that David received multiple women. Watch when we do the lesson, Sherry, coming up in 8 days. You're gonna see the Bible gonna break it down. Like I said before, salute to Essential Growth, and I want y'all to know she is a sister, and the Most High revealed this to her. Let me say that again. Essential Growth is a sister, and the Most High revealed this revelation to her. I thought he don't deal with women. I thought he don't deal with women. Why he revealed this to a woman? Why did the Most High reveal this revelation to a sister? I thought he don't deal with them. I thought he biased towards the daughters of Zion in this context, meaning the women. All right, family, I'm gone, man. I love y'all with the prayer heart, man. Hold on, family. Let me see something. My brother Tim asking me a question. Tim, I know you're probably listening. Let me know what you mean, my brother. Let me know what you mean, my brother. Hold on, y'all. I'm just talking to my brother right quick. He texted me. Hold up. I'm asking my brother a question, y'all. Y'all bear with me. I'm just trying to see where my brother coming from. I know my brother. Y'all bear with me. He said, what script? Oh, okay. Hey, my brother Tim just texted me and he said, what scripture said there should be a difference between Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom? He said, how did the Northern Kingdom become Hispanic and the Southern Kingdom still niggas? My brother Tim, boy, hey. My brother Blunt. Now, y'all see what Tim just asked? Tim said, how are the Southern Kingdom all Negro, but then the Northern Kingdom is all Hispanics? How did that work, y'all? When did that happen? When did that happen, family? That all 10 tribes of the Northern Kingdom look Hispanic. Though none of them look black. They all Hispanic, family. But only 3 tribes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, is still niggas. Like my brother Tim just said. They still Negro. How they work, y'all? Y'all see that these men are liars. They liars. Me and Tim talk about this all the time. How you got 10 tribes of Hispanics and 3 tribes black? How? But then they tell y'all, man, you shouldn't look at skin color. They looking at skin color, telling us not to look at skin color. Because how they determine what tribe they come from? Because the Bible don't say what tribe the 10 tribes come from or the Southern Kingdom. We lost our heritage. So I don't know if I come from Judah, Benjamin, or Levi. I just know I'm an Israelite. So how do the Hispanics make up of 10 tribes? Mexicans, Hispanics, Native Americans, Latin America, they all white. They all European Hispanics. None of them black. None of them look like us on the 12 tribes chart. They all look like European people. They just speak Spanish. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, man. Appreciate it, Tim. Appreciate it, my brother. So that's a good question that my brother just asked, and we ask this all the time. But nobody won't give us an answer. You know what they tell us? Y'all need to stop looking at skin color. You looking at the outer appearance. Man, y'all just want them women. Y'all just want to lay down with Hispanic women and Native American women and all the other women. Because y'all got a problem with the black woman. So when we tell y'all all the 12 tribes are Negro, y'all get mad, boy. Man, you just want to deal with skin color. You just want somebody to only be with a black woman. Duh. Because all Israel is black, so of course. Have y'all noticed that the northern kingdom make up majority of the tribes of Israel and they not waking up in large numbers? But only niggas waking up. Only Negroes are waking up, but the Hispanics, they make up majority of the bulk of the nation and they not even waking up, y'all. Not in large numbers, they not. And they being forced to accept this truth. We didn't have to be forced to accept the truth. The Most High woke us up spiritually. But they forcing it on the Hispanics. They making them believe they Israel. We don't got to be made to believe nothing. The Spirit told us we Israel. They being forced to be Israel. We don't have to be forced back into our own inheritance. Now you got Mexicans trying to talk crazy to us. You got Mexicans talking about when our people was back in Egypt. You wasn't back in no Egypt, Mexicano. You was not in no Egypt. Matala Magula Madula Manula. What are you talking about? You wasn't in Egypt, bruh. None of your people was in Egypt that looked like you. So you mean to tell me that Ephraim, who used to be black, Issachar, that used to be black, Simeon, all these tribes turned to European Hispanics. That's what y'all want us to believe. No, partner, we ain't believing that. I'm not believing in that. Makala Matalo, Makuna Matide, Foso, Kumasese, Bluto, and Fiete. Negro, como esta, Bruna Diaz, Fisto. El Blanco. Blanco. I love y'all with the pure heart. I'm out, family. Many blessings to y'all. And enjoy the rest of y'all day.
The wind carries whispers through the dust, a promise etched in hearts that never rust. From the valleys low to mountains high, we wait beneath the endless sky. Oh Yeshua, hear the cry from the east and west, we sigh. Gather us from the four corners of this earth. Gather us, bring us home to our rebirth. Oh, Yeshua. Oh, Yeshua. The stars have seen us wander far and wide, but still the truth remains our guide. Through the desert storm and raging sea, we're calling, Lord, we're on our knees. Gather us from the four corners of this earth. Gather us
rivers that roar and glide, mountains that whisper secrets to the sun, fields of gold where battles were won. No other nation is like us. We rise from dust, we rise from trust. Through storm and fire, we still combust. No other nation is like us.
We built our dreams with hands that bled, chased the future, never fled. We carved our story in the stone. Every voice here stands alone.
From the ashes we have grown. We are the thunder in the bone. No other nation is like us. We rise from dust, we rise from trust. Through storm and fire, we still combust. No other nation is like us.
Under one flag, we march as one. Under one move until we're done.
The heartbeats echo in every street. Our rhythm is strong, our rhythm's heat.
Sweeping up the chaos, ain't no time to lose. Evie's got the vision, sees right through the rules. August keeps it steady, cool like morning dew. Oracle whispers secrets, they always ring true. I'm leaning with the sparks setting flames to the sea. Numbers got the edge chopping so pristine. Shout out to the clean up crew, making moves like ninjas do. Monster, bossy, breaking through. This one's for the whole dang crew. Monster cracks the pavement, fists made of steel. Bossy calls the shots, keeping it all real. Dust in the air, but we're shining through. This ain't just work, it's what we do. We rise, we grind, we own the night. No mess too big, no shadow too tight. Oh, shout out to the clean up crew, making moves like ninjas do. Monster, bossy, breaking through. This one's for the whole dang crew.
In the words of my beloved sister August Dreams, thank y'all for coming to the Lion's Den with your brother KJ, the CUC family. Big salute to my brother Shashan, the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology, and all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. the mighty nation of Israel. Let's get it. And your brother K. Judah, Mr. Michael Jackson bad with the scriptures, moon walking on all false doctrine, and Thriller and Billie Jean, the child is not my son. Shalom, family, and big salute. I'm gonna go get a DNA test.